Hello and welcome back, everyone, to A Plague Still Innocence, as we have successfully escaped from the mill, and we are now moving into the castle.
No, it can't be. I can see this from closer up. That.
Won't you light my way? Won't you light my way?
Start the length of the trench. Lucas, that one, the other way, and it's a defense system. Like a castle. Like a rat trap.
Rat trap.
Protecting something.
Specifically, the castle that we're going to actually use as our base for the next couple of missions.
Towards the pit and they get trapped there. Could be useful.
It's a oh boy, it's a mouse trap, and we're the mice.
Let's take a look.
Right, Miele. While the boys are daydreaming, we should get going.
Who built this? Some knights, perhaps? I don't think knights know how to use stone and mortar.
Hey, come on, knights can totally learn how to use stone and mortar, Lucas.
There are a lot of those.
And what are the rats just going to start, like, populating on the other side of the flame as soon as we move it?
The rats haven't been here for that long. You're right. That gives me goosebumps.
So we're getting into a little bit of the lore implications of the cloud. Yeah, very explicitly, this defense system that we're manipulating for the rest of this part predates the advent of the bite, as it was called previously. So why the hell is this here? And we will actually get an answer for that relatively soon.
How do video games typically extend a narrative well beyond its interest or its lifespan? Is make the predicates for the game events earlier and earlier and earlier every time you release a new installment.
Or in this game's case specifically, well, we're going to expand on the lore that we already have.
Where did the T-virus come from? It came from Umbrella. Where did Umbrella come from? It came from Africa. Where did Africa come from? It came from Europe. Where did Europe come from? See Part 9 and find out.
Alright, I'll take care of the door.
Well, here's the thing. Africa technically comes from Pangea, but, we're not actually supposed to remember that Pangea exists in the Resident Evil universe.
I'm sorry, I'm just being facetious.
Before we actually move this one,
we have to light the brazier. Come on, use your magic powder.
And whap. Now we can move this one. Pull the rats into the hole.
Lights out. Lights on, lights out. The thwapper.
You can't help the system. Very efficient.
Well, I mean, it's effectively two lit shovels.
Shovels.
Alright, so, yeah, we've got Hugo already, so yeah, we just gotta go down the ladder.
Yes. We played Ratchet and Clank 2. How do you get all the Gadgetbots into the right places at the same time?
Don't remind me of Ratchet and Clank 2, dude. And not because Ratchet and Clank 2 is bad, but it's because I was misidentifying it with Jak 2, and Jak 2 has got an absolutely terrible opening boss. Ugh.
Hey, who are you guys? We're Jak and Daxter. Who are you? We're derivative and phony.
Miele, need a little help here. On my way.
And
I'm starting to get fed up of all these doors.
Behold, it is now storming outside. The castle.
Whoa.
Lightning, thunder in the distance.
Chateau d'Ambroche.
Frau Blucher.
That's the sort of alchemist legend I like. Come on, let's take a closer look.
We will attempt to take a closer look, but yeah, we have to actually continue slowly getting our way there via the mountain pass, because yeah, we are all of a sudden in a mountain pass.
There's a historical precedent for why we're in a mountain passes.
It's all good.
Fortresses typically use natural land formations in order to exploit a certain degree of defensibility on the spot in the first place. For example, it gives you the high ground. If you have high ground, you can defend yourself more easily than if you have the low ground. That's why you typically build fortresses, the foundation at the foothills.
Rats. I don't see how.
All right, this is just getting silly now.
A lightning bolt. They're afraid of lightning. Let's try it.
We have to wait for lightning to strike.
Yes, we have to wait for lightning to not strike near us, thankfully. But
Oh, you
just
mean we
strike
can
in
get
general.
struck by lightning and die?
Thankfully, no. I mean, that is one of the things that is supposed to be amplifying the tension, but I will erase the tension immediately by saying no. You're not going to get struck by lightning.
I've watched Back to the Future. This sequence is entirely plausible.
It's far away. This is it. Come on.
Okay, now light the torch. No, you gotta light the torch, bro. What are you doing?
Come on. We're gonna make it.
Yes.
You sure?
Wait,
Yep.
that's why
We almost made it.
we're in the 7th chapter of the game. We're in the 7th chapter of the game. Okay,
Yeah, the
so what have we
7th
learned
chapter.
after 6 chapters of playing this game is torches are there for a reason. But now you gotta wait for the next lightning strike. Because you wouldn't. You couldn't
I
have
could
had
have
enough
made
time.
that.
Honestly, they gave you too much time because I mean, you did make it to the end of the course before the rats got you.
This is it. Come on. Come on.
No, you went to. Okay, all right, you grabbed it. Oh shit, the torch went out. What? Wait, I thought Twigs
Yeah.
had a much more. Actually, Twigs have been the only thing.
It is raining outside. It is cold, Mr. Cloud.
If it's
Come
raining
on.
outside, then we shouldn't even be able to light it in the first place. Okay, so now what do? Is you use the lights. Past Gerdat needs to understand that it takes time to get materials. So too, it takes time to light the torch you need. Now wait for the lightning. Grab the thing. No, I mean you had a chance to
Go.
grab the thing then.
Come on. We're gonna make it. I'll give you a hand.
Right.
That
Yay, we
was
made it.
indeed a neat little puzzle.
Did we make it? Really? We did. We're here. Look at it. Chateau d'Ombrage.
Omelette du fromage.
It's even bigger from here.
Let's get in. Come on.
I mean, it's most certainly not omelette du fromage, but mostly because if there's any fromage to be found, it's going to make these next several puzzles significantly more
Incredible.
difficult.
That tower over there. It's the living quarters. It must be several centuries old.
It looks like it's dry, but there's a pit in the way.
It's full of rats.
We're trapped. Trapped like rats.
Get through.
Well, we're going to throw the rats into the trap, rather, but
Oh, there was something alive in it. It's open.
all right. So, I actively dislike this next puzzle, and it's not because it's difficult. It's because I end up getting lost in it.
I'm
multiple
already getting
times.
lost. Did we go left or did we go right?
Let's see if
So-
I can light it.
So we can get the rats to move.
Lucas, Hugo, stay out of the rain. We'll open up a path
So,
to the tower.
what we are supposed to do very specifically is maneuver our brazier here around the entirety of the course to push the rats into the pit.
Look, they're moving.
Despite how simple that actually sounds, this is what we're going to be spending the
Nice.
next part and a half doing, because I am not good at this puzzle. Mostly because it takes a long time in order to do the
should be
individual
able to reach
pieces
the
of this
center.
puzzle.
Now.
Ever
Yes,
the
that's a
reliable
good first
indicator as to the difficulty of solving a puzzle is how long does it take you to solve a
Thanks a
puzzle?
lot.
Or do you simply just not get it?
And whap!
So you
Okay.
can tell that that's not a temporary sconce because it's actually cased in iron.
So, what we need to do here specifically is we're not actually supposed to be spending our ignifiers here. What we're supposed to be actually using our stick torches in order to light those.
So you're just wasting supplies at this point.
I am wasting resources.
Great, I feel better already.
Ah, but you can't climb ladders while holding a twig, I see. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to need Miele to push.
Now we're getting some Legend of Zelda up as the restrictions through motion through the environment.
Yeah, we can't actually push down this drawbridge. We need Miele up here to do it. So, from here, we need to...
Hey, look at that.
We need to push this brazier using this mechanism in order to actually open up a path for Miele.
What all this freaking bullcrap with the torches and the switches and the controls are looking is that the inhabitants of this tower were aware of the bite and they set up defense systems so that they could get around despite being infested.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's what the pit's for.
Come on, Miele.
These rats, so far as what I observe, are only as magical as the game allows them to be.
Coming. Can't wait to get up there.
At the moment, they will become slightly more magical.
Look at them. Swarming like nobles at the king's court.
Now I see. The metaphors. Yes, the metaphors and the similes are starting to emerge.
Ones have to be driven into the pit too.
Like rats out of the wall.
Of course, they're on the wrong side of the brazier.
Okay, now we're gonna push
We're gonna have to go down and see
you.
what's there. All right, I'll cover you with the brazier.
Thanks, Miele.
Can we get a better broom, please? Yeah, we're gonna need a bit. Don't Pascal, what are you doing? Don't go down there. Oh, because the brazier's coming back.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
But now we cannot go any
Miele?
further. Oh, Miele has to operate the fucking thing.
Can you take care of it? Yes.
Yep, Miele has to
Follow the
operate the
brazier. Follow the brazier.
It could do with a bit of grease. Would you rather be down here? I'm fine. I'm just warming up.
And again, I'm not actually supposed to use the ignifer for the
Really?
the ignifer for these, but I am using the ignifer for these as easier solutions.
Well, your alternate option to ignifer so far would just be a bundle of sticks. So where was the bundle of sticks?
It's behind us.
Yeah, I think they wanted you to use the stick. I mean, on hard mode, you'd have to use the sticks.
Okay. More crafting materials. But here's the thing. Despite the fact that we're actually spending a lot of crafting materials, we're not actually, decreasing our overall stock. So I feel like using ignifer is actually a perfectly viable solution then.
Well, that indeed is what characterizes survival horror, is that
Get on with it then.
you can consume your resources up to a certain point, and there are methods that allow you to mitigate the number of resources you choose to use.
Alright. In the next episode, we will successfully finish the castle puzzle. Be safe, everybody. Hey, simple.
Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage.
There are no cheese omelets.
Fromage. Omelette du